Good evening, everybody, and welcome to ATC Racing. My name is Peyton, and I am going to be your commentator tonight. We are in Nashville. Looks like a clear, beautiful day, full house as always. Let's look at this driver roster and see. So we got Joshua Altus on the pole here, number 94 car, in first. Eric Ghostin, number 22, he's starting in second. Tom Ringer is in third in the 68. Tony Brent in fourth, and John Crosby in fifth with the 73. We're going to go down to the middle of the pack here and kind of see what we've got. We've got Judson Curtis in 12th. Looks like Michael Wegschneider in 13th, and Connor Menard family in the 14th position in the number 10 car, and the famous Justin Frazier in 15th. Some of our back markers here tonight, we've got Kurt Krzyzewski in the 31st position, Kyle Bird in 32, Garrett Stone in 33, and Jacob Williams in 34th grid. So looks like we're going to have a good race tonight. Let's get the show on the road. So we got 115 laps, 153 miles to get through this. We'll see how it is. The weather's perfect as usual. So it's a great day for some truck racing under ATC. All right, looks like the pace car is pulling off, so we're getting ready to go green. And it is green. Let's kick this off. Joshua Altus had a good start here in the 94. I mean, he's been really good on these tracks. This is probably a strong one for him as always. Got about a half-second lead or something on him. On Ghost in there, who you don't sleep on the Ghost because he will catch you. So we got a good start. Everybody seems to be pretty clean. Nobody's rubbing yet, but I'm sure that time will come. All right, we're going to go down the track here and kind of see what's going on. Pan back here from start. It looks like a lot of guys are fighting for position. So we got a fight here. Let's see who this is. Looks like this. I can't see on my side, but I've got the 54 and the 60. Yep, Menard and Justin Curtis battling it out. 29's getting around 10 here. Maybe he has the speed. He might get a little push from behind there. Guys are holding their lines pretty good on the high-low. Seeing a lot of conservative racing, not seeing a lot of crazy attempts, well, at least not yet. Three wide up here. Here we go. Oh, a little touch and go there. It's like the 54 might have just got a little into the paint. A Menard, perhaps, it looks like. Let's see. We're caution free, which means these guys have either been practicing or everybody's comfortable here. That's good racing too. 10 is pushing 71, probably trying to get that draft on. I'm trying to go around him, but he's kind of high, so we'll see how that works out for Carter Menard there. Yep, there it goes. It's like 29, 12 spinning around in the grass. 82's up there scraping the wall. Looks like 60 might have got through that. 59 is T-boned. 23 here. We have a caution, our first caution of the night. We're gonna rewind that and see what happened. '29 just it's like he lost it on that. Judson Curtis. Yeah. Run that one more time. Let's see that again there. All right, so we're going up. Chase cam. A little close, a little bump. Yep, got to the back right there, and then looks like it just caused chaos. Everybody on the back behind that. So if you're in front, if all the drivers in front of that are, got around that, it's great. That's definitely going to reset and reshuffle pack order here. Of course, we have Altus up front still and Ghostin. Tyler Lester behind him in the one car, Richard Modric, and number 10, Connor Menard, on his way up there. So the top's holding, and the guys are moving up that are going to move up. You're going to see the drivers that are going to be more experienced at this, the more veteran guys are going to move up to the front. But the good thing is on these oval tracks, they're going to, when they reset, restart, comes any driver's race basically at that point. I apologize for all the ATC viewers and fans out there that I was out last couple of weeks. You know, I just work so I can support ATC Racing. You should support them. Go to the YouTube channel and like and subscribe, as all those people say on YouTube all the time. And if you already watched this, I'm glad you're here. So I'm going to try to get a lap count here where we're at. Let's see. We're on lap 14. I've probably got... It looks like the lights might be off on the pace cars. Can't tell up here in the booth, but I think they might have one more. Yep, the lights are off on that, so we are going to be throttling down once this bad boy pulls off. Be interesting to watch this fight up front between Altus and Ghostin. 94-22. They seem to obviously pulled pretty high here and beat some of the fastest trucks. So you might see a clash of champions here. All right, pace car's off. Let's go. '94 also got a good start on that. Good lead on the restart there. Let's see if he can hold this. Tyler Lester is right up under him. Seems like there's another caution flag. Looks like a little topsy-turvy back here. All right, so get that. We got Richie Young in the 022. Looks like he lost the back end there. Straightened up. It was enough for the officials to throw the flag. I guess it just got a little too sideways. They're not letting them race tonight. Everybody stayed on the track, so we're going to reset again. You know, sometimes I see some of the flags they throw, you know, I'm like, there was really no danger there. So at this point, where we're at, they're probably thinking, going to stay out there. The leaders, I would think, will stay out there, but you know, it could be a good play to hop out and get some tires and get I don't know if fuel will be an issue, but it's really about that pit strategy a lot of times. You know, you could be starting in the back, be in the middle halfway through, then if you know, if you're in the top three at the end and your strategy worked and their strategy didn't and they got old tires, well, there you go. That's how a lot of races are won. I mean, all right, so well, it looks like we got about 18 cars in the pit. Leaders 1 through 12, they stayed out on the track. I think they're banking on either another caution or the people who got out, which were a little bit in the back, are going to try to catch these guys who stayed out. So this will be an interesting turn of events to see. So the number one, Tyler Lester's knocking at the door. Ghostin's knocking at the door. You know, who's going to knock off first? Who's going to hold it? Still a lot of racing left. So now's the strategy time. The strategy needs to be in place before the racing starts, actually. So They're lined up. Lights are off. Let's get a mulligan here. Let's try to do this again from the top. We are about to be racing. I think it's a fun one tonight. All right. Get ready to go green. We got the green flag. Let's go. Ooh, big push from 22 right there on 94 right there at the start. Tire management is big right here. They can take a sustained race, you know. Green stops are also a strategy. So they race 22 is right on 94 there. So Ghostin really wants what Ultras has, and he's trying to get around him. I will say that Ghostin has a really fast Toyota every time I've been on the track with him. So he might find his speed here, but Joshua really is able to find sustained speeds on these oval tracks. I believe he's pretty good at this track. Tyler Lester's back behind him too, and I think he's probably just seeing what's going on, playing the field per se. But this is a race, so speed and time is everything. As it is right now, as it stands, top 10 has not pitted at all. So unless there's a caution, which it looks like there is. We've got the 45 car spinning around here. Who is a 45? Let's see. Bob was a spin around. Checked up. That's Brent Thompson. That's Thunder Valley Racing. Just went around. So C72 went down there, yeah. 9 just checked him. Just checked him and wrecked him. Leaders are pitting, which is I think that's a good choice right now based on the turn of events. It was Jonathan Burt into the 45 earlier, it looks like, of Brent Thompson. So, you know, these drivers always see mutual respect on the track. You know, things happen. So, obviously, it's never personal until it is. So we got Tyler Lester up here holding up the front. But I'm thinking Lester 1 is probably debating on his next pit strategy. I don't think this truck is pitted yet, so I think this driver is wanting to keep the long haul. Yeah, the top 6 hasn't, actually. Looking at the numbers here. The dice were thrown, but they're going to need to pit in the near future. I would say. I mean, just for the fact that if you think about it, you know where we're at in the race right now. I mean, we're going to be close to 25 of 115 laps, so they're going to see how long they can stretch this out. So it seems like we got 3 drivers probably called it a night, maybe due to damages. Michael Vickschnelder, Justin Frazier, and Judson Curtis have went ahead and threw the towel in on this. Might not have been by their choice, of course. These things in iRacing, never are on the track. That's the challenge in this is you could prepare yourself like they need to for the green, and then everything is taken from you. But we're gonna see what these guys take from each other out here. Let's go, drivers. Green. All right, we just got a good start. It looks like Lester is not letting off of it. I would say tires might be an issue for the one Tyler Lester right now, but seems to be doing all right where he is. Oh, we got looks like might have been Carter Menard in the 10. Got a little loose there. I'm sure they waved the black flag at him, so I don't know what he did there. I don't know if it was he jumped into the pits too quick or what. We're gonna stay out here though. There was no caution though, so we're gonna stay out on the track here with everybody. I don't know. Maybe his game crashed on him. Not have blinked out. That's always a scenario. All right, lap 28 of 115. Maybe all the kinks got worked out. Everybody's in their groove. We got Lester, Nelson, and Waltz, 125.99, holding the top 3. '60 car, 59 and 29. Justin Curtis is out again. So Jordan Trask is the 7th in the number 79 car. Truck. And Jordan Trask is very fast, so I think he's probably going to keep working his way up to the front and be a contender tonight. But this is just like any race, especially here in Nashville. Anything could happen. That's the fun part. So the biggest mover we're seeing is Nate Lesko here, over 20 spots, coming around in 3rd, 4th here. That's a quick 19. Looks like there's some saving going on. Got a good battle between 0 and 19. I think Lesko's idea right now is just try to get in front of him, but 94 Ultras is going fast trying to catch that position. We got a little bump back there in the back, it looks like, but might have been a little slowdown, but no stoppage. So they're going to keep going. Yeah, there's a little slide there. 68 might have got touched slightly. Might have lost it there, and then the 3 went down, got a little slow. There's a little aggression here. Nothing egregious, but there's some lap traffic saving going on. This is what happened here. It's a good save though. Burned the tires up, but good. We got I think that's 3 cars. There were 3 maybe. Yeah, that got a little crooked there and straightened it back up. So they kept it on the track. Yeah, I guess that's all that matters. So I got Ultras here, just 94. He's really just hanging back, trying to catch up. He's trying to get around the 25 here. Probably Jordan Trask is in the 79, so this will be a fun little matchup. Be a good one. 2 good drivers going at it. Sam Nelson's really trying to hold on to the 94. '25 Ford, though, looks like he might be, I don't know if it's tires or what, but might be losing it there a little bit because Ultras just took it in the 79 Chevy. Let's Go really made a lot of gains. Got up into it. It's holding 7th now. The leader, I'm pretty sure Tyler Lester 01 is on his original tires and still running pretty good time, at least 0.2 over, give or take, the drivers behind him. It's going to have to be a point, though. He's going to have to give up that lead. I bet you a caution would be the best thing right now for that that pit strategy on the 01 team. So Tyler Watts in the 99 Toyota seems like he's got a fast truck tonight. That Toyota's made some moves too and held his own. Sitting comfortably in 5th, but I think the drivers in front of him are slowly going to pull away. So he's going to either have to get a little bit of push here behind him from the I think it's the 80. Let's see, 86, Joseph Manelli, maybe where I'm at here. Oh, never mind, caution, there we go. 69 just took his butt and put it into the wall. Thank God for the Safeco barriers there. What happened? 42's hanging, and looks like he lost the rear end there and just kind of 69 just kind of slid right into 42 on the maybe let's look. Yeah, 42 held his line, so I'm not going to call it from the booth, but it's unfortunate for both of them because did 42 get any damage? Let's take a look at that 42 truck there. That's Tyler DeWeese. And the 42 that got spent out there. Great wrap on the 42, autism awareness. He is promoting on his truck. I just hate the outcome of that, but let's see. He might have some damage. Either it's getting back on to, maybe the pits are probably closed, get back on to, and then maybe try to get that damage fixed. I mean, there's still enough time to come back. Yeah, we got a lot of drivers going into the pits. Seems like there's some that are thinking about it, and then like, nope, we're not going to do it. We're going to stay out one more time. The lineup right now is Joshua Altus, 9486, Joe Spinelli. Lesser, 01, is still out there. Mitchell Williams is the 54. And then holding up fifth is Jordan Trask in the 79. Ghost is still hanging around. He's in sixth. Tyler Waltz is in seventh. Mark's Spires and the double zeros is in 10th. We got the number. Let's go back to 25th position here. We're going to throw a little shade on our favorite driver. We got Garrett Stone back here moving around. He's back there. There he goes. We're going green. So we'll go back to the main screen. Look at that. We did the number 5 car. He's moving up to 20, doing the pit, doing his thing. So when we line up, we're going green. We're going to make it happen. Stone has moved up, though. He's hanging around the back, but he's in 20. He's in a good position now in the 5 truck. So we're at 44-115. And the race and show must go on. So the top 3 are over 20, maybe 25 laps on their last pit. And we're 1 to green. So really it's just banking on your caution pit stops for these guys. It's just working the numbers, making sure they're staying out there. Seeing 2 Chevys and a Ford. Nope, well, 2 Chevys and a Toyota in the top 3 right now. All right, green is out. Let's see how the start goes. This is like muscle memory right now for the 94 team with Joshua Altus. It's just routine. Got 01 Lester and a 22 Ghostin trying to fight a little bit there, but looks like Ghostin's falling back. And there was a caution just thrown. That would be the 022 truck of Richard Young. He looks like he just came down and just went right down into that's a 14 truck. 14 Rolex truck. Jacob Williams went into the grass, kind of lost it there. Kind of did a little spin around there. I don't see a lot of damage from up here on my end, so it's an unfortunate racing occurrence. So I had the privilege of listening to the drivers' radios on this, and these drivers are great. We got some comedians out here on the track, and great drivers at that. So if you want to watch some great racing, subscribe to ATC. You'll only regret it later. Trask in the 79, he's found his way to second. So you're gonna see a good battle here between the 79 truck and the 94 when we get started again. This is a clash of the Titans scenario. We're still not halfway. We're getting close. So maybe a lot of the drivers are in survival mode right now, just trying to survive, get through this race. And the afternoon, the weather's changing. We're getting later in the day, so the temps are changing. So, the requirements are going to change. So those requirements are going to have to be changed with your pit stop. All right, well, we've got some top drivers with some laps on their tires and on their trucks now. And we're green. So the strategy is going to have to play now or forever hold your peace. Lester's fighting on 79 Trask. trying to get around that truck. Don't know if the Toyota of 01 Lester has enough to get around 79 here. Because he's going to also have to look out for Mitchell Williams right up there, right behind him, right on his back rear, right rear. And he is not slowing down. He's taking it. See if he can solidify this pass on this turn, he might be good. But Lester's not giving it up easy. But it does look like 54 did go around him there. '79 at Trask is really battling with 94 up front. He might get this push from Lesser. Might help him go up. He's going to have to get that push, though. We've seen a couple of lead changes in this race. For sure, there's been several lead changes. The 79 truck of Jordan Tass, but he found daylight and he just ran to it, drove to it, and I think a lot of these other drivers that know him know how good he is. Like, you know, the 94 Ultras is behind him and Mitchell Williams are going to really know that, like, you know, he's one of those drivers. If he gets up front, it's going to be hard to catch him. So they're waiting on two things. They're waiting on him to make a mistake or somebody else to make a mistake and reset him. A quick second to say thank you for watching the ATC Racing channel. My name is Peyton, and my colleague working the camera here is Brazen, and we're glad you're watching and glad you're on. So I hope everybody's had a great day and is hoping to see a great finish tonight here in Nashville. So the 19 Nate Lesko, he's still hanging around. He's back there in 6th. Trying to make his way back up to close to the front. We got the 23 car here in 7th. Charles Van Schnack. I say the purple had a nice paint scheme on his truck. Excuse me, I'm just going to interchange the word truck and car tonight as a please. You know what I'm saying. He's kind of come out of nowhere and hang around and made his way up front. So see some drivers that hadn't been up front be up front tonight. You know, everybody loves the underdog, so we'll see what happens. Go back down the pack here a little bit. It's like a Menard 10. Try a low strategy on the 09 front of him. So let's see. Looks like he got that. The 09, the Jonathan Burt in the 09 truck. The 42, great wrap again, Tyler DeWeese. He's in 14th. Had a little bit of an incident earlier. Came back and held it. Run in the middle of the pack. You know, it's really tough to be a middle of the pack driver. You know, we're in these positions. This is where you see a lot of the wrecks. So it's where, you know, everybody gets bunched up, and if it's going to happen, you know, it's going to happen there. So that's kind of what's happening right here. They're praying no wreck, but they're also trying to gain ground on each other. Let's go up, look at the front here. Mitchell Williams is up top, it looks like. Let's see. Yeah, we had the 54 truck, Chevrolet of Mitchell Williams. Started in 18th, in first, 52 to go. You know, I was at Daytona back at the start of the Daytona 500 this year, and there's a lot of wildfires going off, and I saw the RVs on the side of the track here, and there was apparently, I heard that there was people who had campers that, you know, that parked at the park and had cars, whatever, that were there, and they came to the race, and they came back after the race, unfortunately, to ashes, smoldering ashes. So it's always a risk, you know, to park that close to the track, or if there's a wildfire, someone leaves their grill open. But, you know, anytime you go to a race here, it's assumed risk. And our top 5 drivers are not taking any risk right now. They're playing this through. We're at 49 to go. So they're going to want to make sure that they are in the best possible position to be in that first place spot. Lester's had the fastest Toyota truck tonight, absolutely, in the 01. I mean, I do not think he's let off the throttle at all unless he's had to, but he's been making good head gains here, keeping his you know, his numbers and his time in a good spot. Ghostin's coming back up too. Kind of fell back to 11th. I believe he had a pit stop earlier that might have slowed him down for now. It'll take a lot to slow down the number 22 Ghost Toyota, though. So we're going to play a little game. If I jinx it and say there hasn't been a caution in a while, how many laps do you think it'll be before there's a caution after I say there has not been a caution in a while? Let's see. You can submit how many laps you think there will be after I just said that in the comments and chat below after you subscribe and like this channel. And if you win, we'll find you something. We'll find the drivers who win. That's something. Mitchell Williams is holding it really good right now with a good lead. He's got a good lead on and there's that caution. What was that? 3? I believe that was 3 laps after, maybe 2 that I just said that. That's my fault. Everybody's watching. I'm sorry. Actually, it was number 5's fault. Garrett Stone, it looks like, for that caution. Yep. And the 05 truck just pinched up into the 8th there. And went right into the wall. Yep. 8 was riding his line. You know, I that could be old tires. That could be that. I don't think it was any bad blood. I just think it was extended the limits of their trucks. And it doesn't take much. You're on a razor's edge, you know, kind of got that door bump. Turn the Whataburger truck around. We got everybody pitting now. This is definitely pit time. I'm seeing. That obviously makes sense. That's definitely the best strategy in this scenario. I just saw a wreck in the pits. The 00 just went right into 54 stall. I don't see any problems with Ultra's 54 truck. He got right off that line and get back on it. So luckily he just missed them and the pit crew out there. That could have been bad. You know, could have had a lot of guys and gals hurt in that. Our pit crews are fast. You know, they're focusing on getting their tires changed, getting the fuel in the truck, making any adjustments. So they're not. Obviously, they're out there. They're going to be looking around, making sure nobody's going to hit them. So it was a crisis averted. Yeah, 54 in his stall in that didn't seem to have any problems. Just missed that. That could be the lucky rabbit's foot kind of thing. All right, you survived this. You know, now you got to get ready to the race. You didn't die in the pit. Now you got to go back out, finish the race. One lap to green. All right, the pace car is off. We are going green. Re-jump on Mitchell Williams. Kind of left the drivers behind him in his dust there. Behind him we got Richard Modric and the 01 Lester Toyota. I believe we just had a wreck here. Another one. Let's see what that happened. So we had 94, the 00. They're 3 wide. And that just caused total chaos on the track. With 41 to go. It's like Ghostin and the 22. The 45 Brent Thompson, they kind of collided there in the grass. I mean, at that point they're in the grass, and it's just a ride at that point. It's just a thrill ride until you get stopped. Let's see here. Just keep it right here and let's watch what happened. Yeah, it went too wide, and slick, burnt out tires, baby. At that point, it's not going to end well. That's a tough break too for the '94 truck, Justin Altus there, because he was running really good tonight. But you know, Tyler Reddick did come back without a right front quarter panel and won Atlanta Sunday. So at this point, with 38-39 to go, he's still in it unless there was some serious damage to his truck there we didn't see. Lights are still on the pace car, so I believe we're 1 to green. When the lights go off, that means that's the last lap for the pace car. It's going to pull off. Make sure you're a driver here in the restart zone and ready to go. All right, lights are off on the pace car. It is pulling off. We are getting ready for green. Let's try to finish this out. Here we go. We're 3 wide back here now. Nate Lesko is in the middle. We've got Van Schnack in the 23, and Tyler Lester looks like he got away from that, and a lot of movement going on right here. I really feel like these drivers at this point maybe just trying to keep it green until the end. I would think that's probably the goal. I mean, there should be 36 to go. Let's try to run this out. Like I think that where you're at, a lot of guys are probably happy, your drivers where they're at. So if anybody's banking on a pit, a caution pit now, that's a risk. We'll see how this plays out. Got 23, just got around. It's like the 68, perhaps? Yeah. 68 Tom Ringer. Yeah. 23 got around him, and now is pushing on 99, Tyler Waltz. That Ford of 23 Ford is not playing with number 99. That he wants around him now. I think he might get it. Let's see. No, 99's gonna defend him. No, it's. Oh yeah, there he goes. He's got the speed on the inside. 99's not stopping though. This is basically become a drag race at this point. I have a problem though with I have a feeling that 99's got a problem being up kind of high. So they might not be getting that much speed compared, but trading blows. So. He's going to win this. So this is good racing right here. You know, it's mutual. It's respect of the track mutually. They're racing each other. They're not trying to kill each other. This is what this is all about. That was a good show of sportsmanship, for sure, there between the 99 and 23. But I don't think 23 is going to let him sleep on it either. He's going to take it if he can. About 28, 29 to go. So far, so good. I won't jinx it again. I believe the game we played, it was 2 or 3. Say something in the comments. How many laps did they complete after I said there hasn't been a caution for the last time? This battle, it just keeps going on here. Between the was it the 23 and 68? Like they're not giving up. Not each other. We draw back a little bit. We look at the 10th position here. Tyler DeWeezy's back here. Made his way back and is pushing Jordan Trask 79 hard to get around him. There's a good little battle going on here. So good drivers for sure. Witness this. Looks like 79 was able to throw Tyler DeWeese kind of up into lap traffic and get around him there. I don't know if that was lap traffic or it's all happening real fast. Yeah, I'm real time like everybody watching it, so. Twenty-four to go up here. '79 truck, Jordan Trask is just really doing his best to maintain his line and stay where he's at. He's in 9th. I know he doesn't want to be in 9th, but he's got 22 and a half to go to get all the way up. So you're not first, you're last, apparently. '79 team consistently puts together good trucks. I mean, they Trask Racing, everything. Chevrolet, '79 Chevrolet team runs up there are consistently fast. He's an easy favorite in this league. So legends are born, made, and I don't know if they die here, but they're definitely made here. Legends never die, as I say, right? Oh, we got some passing. That fight between the 23 and 99, Tyler Watts, is still going on. This is the longest war I've seen in a while. But it seems like there's some good mutual respect out here between the two drivers. And they're really just playing off each other. And I would hope have a good time. And that's what we like to do here at ATC Racing. We'll take a moment to say thanks for watching. It's gotten fun. I know there's slow moments. If you're watching this on a rerun, you know, fast forward to this spot. Thank you. Take care of yourselves and each other. And 68 is trying to take care of 23 with that being said. Let's see if he can do it. 23 said nope. Mitchell Williams is running away with this. I was informed by the broadcast team up here, Brazen. Everybody take a minute to say thank you, Brazen, for what you do. It's a 1.1 second lead, give or take. He's just hoping that he has 18 laps of fuel left at this point, I'm going to say. Green and white Chevy truck, Mitchell Williams in the lead. Tyler Lesser, the 01 Toyota. It's the fastest Toyota tonight. Lesko has started in 30th. He's in third right now, pushing second. So he's trying to gain 30 laps on this, 30 positions on this race with 16 laps. And he took it. I think Lesko just knew he was faster and let him go. That's really good respect on the track. That's what ATC is about. That's some good racing tonight, for sure. See if Let's Go and run away from this. $15 to go, not to be 14. So we're in the fourth quarter now in football talk. No mistakes can be made for the the guys up front. They're gonna have to lock in and get this. And this is one of those tracks where the guy in front of you gets the speed and keeps the speed, and you just can't get that bump or get that push, and you can't get it. I mean, it's kind of the thing where you finish in that place. So it's gonna be hard to pass, but now the time's to pass. So the aggression, I would say, is gonna start in the next 3 to 4 laps. With that, you've got a Trass up here pushing around on Jonathan Burt, the number 09 truck, and he's right there on his left rear corner panel, but he's not touching him. He's getting around him, and he did. I'm seeing a pass. That's a clean pass. Trass is playing catch up now. He's trying to go to the end here to get to the distance. The distance is start finish checker. About a second and a half approximate gap between him and Tom Ringer that's in front in the 68 truck. If you can catch that, we've got the story of the night, 2399, still fighting, still playing. I think these two trucks just need to get a room. These guys have just been running back and forth, tandeming all night. At some point, they're going to have to push to the front, though, or try to. So somebody's going to have to be like, look, slingshot me, I'll go, some shake and bake. All right, well, we're hitting to go, people. Still racing. Still fighting. Tires are getting a little burnt here, so 99 and 23 are going to be getting closer than they already were. It's a good conservative driving, though, still, for the most part here. I mean, they haven't wrecked each other. I feel like these two drivers know each other, have driven together. If not, then they're vibing hardcore together on this track tonight. Oh, he popped back up to the first. We got Lesko creeping up on Mitchell Williams, creeping up, and the .8 gap. Let's see if he can close that up. Close that gap. That's the 19 Nestle Quick truck idea right now. Let's Go is just thinking about closing the gap to put himself in a position to pass him and get the win. About runs almost 6 laps left. See if he has a speed. Half second in closing, according to my numbers. So he keeps this up. We're going to be close to 5 here in a minute. That's where races are won. If moves are going to be made, now's the time, you should be thinking about that. So he's still a little under 0.2, probably about 0.1, give or take, behind 54. Let's Go is going to have to hold him off. The 54 is going to have to hold off the 19. At all costs here, even if he has to slow down the track at this point at 4, he's gonna have to hold it. So let's see how this plays out. We've had several lead changes tonight. Here it comes. Let's see. He's wanting to get around. He knows 2 to go. If it's going to happen, this is it. Here's the fight. Nate's staying up high, the 19, trying to push around 54. Is he going to make it? And he does. To come back from 30th and to be in first with 1 to go, 1.5 to go, is great feat. There's nothing stopping Let's Go here. We got a white flag coming. It's the last lap. Oh, well, it's over. It is over. Well, that's a congratulations to Nate Lesko on that. Mitchell Williams and Tyler Lester are your top 3. Richard Modric is 4, and Jordan Trask is finishing in 5th. We're going to try to get the top 3 in here and do a little interview, a little Q&A with them, and see their responses. Let's go just burn the back off that 19 Nestle Quick truck. we'll let him do his little burnout here, show off for the crowd, all the fans. We'll as soon as he gets out, gets a sip of Nestle quick, we'll talk to him, see how it's going. It's a good race, though. I mean, he came from 30th, I believe, and just finished. It's a definite underdog story. Great race tonight in Nashville. Thanks for watching. So stand by. We're going to get the drivers in here. We're going to listen to what they have to say. Tyler Lester.
Yes, sir.
Third place. How'd it go, man? Okay, you were really good tonight. Really fast. Fastest Toyota out there. So proud of you for that. What's your thoughts, man? How? Talk to us.
I was happy
You.
to I was happy to get gas in at this time and actually finish on the lead lap.
Mm. You
But
never
no,
went away, man. You never went away out there at all. You really just you kept it going for sure.
yeah, no, I didn't
You
stop at
had a
home
fast
today.
truck. You had a fast truck. The '01 team knows how to build a Toyota for Nashville. I mean,
Yeah, I really got to thank Kyle and Mark that are in here. They're my buddies, and they've been testing all week and helping me out. And I just hopped on tonight. We got a new baby at home, so I was happy to step away and
oh,
yeah,
congratulations!
get a few minutes
Yeah.
away and get a race in. And it's a good group. I feel like it's a dad group. We all get to run late at night when everybody's asleep. So I really enjoy it. Look forward to it all week. So
Hey, yeah, we're all up yelling, waking everybody up. I
no,
mean,
I had a
hey,
great time.
good
And
good race. So it's good to see a Toyota up in the top, man. Glad you're out here for ATC. Definitely brought the you brought the game today. So hopefully
yes,
only
sir.
get better from there, my friend.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me and let me in this league. It's been a lot of fun and finally got to get in one that feels like home. So we're going to keep on running with y'all.
Well, there you go, people. That was the '01 Toyota truck of Tyler Lester, finishing in third tonight.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
I ran at 30.9. I was like, gosh,
We've
yeah,
got
everything.
Mitchell Williams in here live on air. The 54 ran really hard there in the end. What happened there? You finished in second. Congrats on that. You didn't let off tonight. You held your ground. Tell us what's your thoughts. How's it going? How you doing? Number 54.
Not too bad. Like I was telling Nate, I couldn't get my truck to turn at the end,
Mm.
and I was
How
hoping
many
Tyler was helping them all.
how many laps do you have on your tires there?
Almost just over 40 laps.
No. So I was getting a little loose probably there. Losing a little
Tight,
speed. Yeah.
very
Yeah.
tight. I ran the fastest lap, and then I knew Nate was coming because he went from 1.6 seconds or 1.7 to passing me.
You weren't really sliding or anything. I mean, you were holding your line real good. I mean, that's obviously. I mean, you finished second, so I mean, you didn't do anything reckless or crazy. That's what got you second. I think you had a good race tonight. I mean, good job. Glad to see you still out here on ATC. Kicking butt.
Well, this is one of my best tracks, and if I could have held off Nate, I felt like I could have won it. But
Yeah, yeah,
a lot of cautions made strategy a lot different.
yeah. Well, You might get sprayed with a little of the champagne. We'll still buy your die. We'll still buy the 54 die cast. We'll get some signed ones, and stuff. We'll buy it from the merch truck outside after the race.
Was also our tires that we had in our caution, so glad that went green.
Yeah, that last little green stretch there, it was like there was a point where I was like, okay, there's no more gambles here. Everybody who's out here at this point needs to stay out here, kind of thing. What lap did you get into that mindset where you're like, all right, I'm gonna have to stay out here and just green flag finish this if I could push it, like on tires and fuel,
But sometimes it's like hit or miss. I felt like I was saving tires decently, but then it just started falling apart on me. I was down to 56 right front. Nate
Yeah.
said that he got his to be on the right rear, and it really helped him turn.
Did you get Ford or the last tire change? You just get the right
All
side
four.
there. Okay.
He
Yeah, I mean,
fall off
on
so
this
much
track,
here.
yeah, I was gonna say on this track, you probably should just go ahead and get all four each time. Okay, well, hey, congrats on second. Good race tonight, Williams, man. We're gonna bring Nate Lesko in here and talk to the winner and finish this out.
Also, it didn't help. I started 18th, but Nate started 30th and worked his way up.
That's what we're gonna say. So let's get Nate's opinion on this. Bring him in. Thank you, Williams. Appreciate everything, man. Good race tonight.
Thank you.
And we have the winner at Nashville tonight, Nate Lesko, the number 19 truck, Nestle Quick. But I'm going to give a little introduction here. He started in 30th, and he won this race. So, Nate, thanks for hopping on. Thanks, everybody, for watching ATC Racing tonight. Thank you for making it interesting. Underdog stories are everybody's favorite. Let me hear your thoughts. Just go from the top, man. How you doing?
Good. How are you? Good. From the top, got some laps in here. Wasn't super comfortable with the line entirely, so started without qualifying. But man, there's a lot of trucks here to pass, so it was an adventure getting up there for sure.
I've seen you race a couple of times. You're always a threat. You're in there for that. That makes it fun. Other than you weren't being conservative enough to where it held you back from finishing in first, so it didn't cost you much. Do you think some of those wrecks, lap 25 in the first couple ones that help you get set? Or was it not until, I guess, because you kind of came back in the end, but within the last 25 you were there and you just kind of slowly moved. But what really got you from 30th up to where you're at, you think, other than your awesome skill? We know that. Congrats on winning. But what got you, what helped set you in, put you in that position?
Well, I stayed out. I'm not sure if it was one or two cautions in the beginning when the first couple wrecks. So that kind of helped me get up there. I lost positions on the restart, but never too many. So then that kind of got me in the front of the field and on track with when the next cautions came out. I think it was around 40 or something like that. So
Yeah, you lost those positions on the pit though, but you're starting on fresh tires and stuff when you were getting back.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that was helpful. The last run went long, so I wasn't entirely trying to save the whole time because I knew gonna let the gap increase too much, but just kind of coming out of the start there, being in the top 5, made it a little easier to keep them in check, the leader.
Well, your game plan worked. It worked. It works when it doesn't. It doesn't when it doesn't, right? But so the oval tracks it's survival. You survived. You
Yeah,
survived a
fortunate.
big track. A lot of bump drafting. A lot of you were getting a lot of good pulls around too. I was it looked like the side draft on the trucks were really pulling drivers around tonight too. But that's just from my perspective. It was not necessarily like Atlanta, but this track is. I feel like it's kind of going to be like that. I've raced it a few times, probably not as much as you, obviously, unless this is your first time. I doubt it.
Well, no, no, but I don't race the trucks as much, so little different doing this. But is it very difficult to pass on the inside, or it's really all about trying to get to someone's right rear quarter panel? And
Mm.
I mean, once you do that, you kind of have the pass. So kind of worried when I got the Mitchell. I didn't think I could do it on the inside. So luckily, in turn 1 and 2, I was able to get there on the
Well,
outside.
I saw a couple of drivers tonight, and I noticed that I was like, these drivers have history with each other, and they have a mutual respect on the track, and that makes for better racing a lot of times. But they're like, we're not going to give up on everybody. We're, if he's sleeping, I'm going to get him. You know.
Yeah.
So that was good. That was good racing, good sportsmanship in the end. But we're going to wrap this up. Hate to run. I'll sit and talk with the winner all night, but you got some celebrating to do. So good race. Congrats on the win there, Nate. I hope to see you back. And everybody's watching ATC. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we'll see you again. Good night.
All right. Good night.